you guys have a ton of a playoff experience, obviously won Leagues Cup, but still might not be, to a lot of people, regarded as a good contender in this postseason. How does that, how do you kind of receive that?
I mean, to be honest, we know what we're capable of. Obviously, we've shown it this year. Um, you know, one thing's for sure is that when we come together collectively and we all put the shift in that needs to be put in, we're capable of beating any team. And so, um, I think we understand. That we're a good team and we know how to play, and especially the last two results against this team didn't go our way, so we're learning from our mistakes in those past two games and then hopefully able to produce a good performance.
What do you think you learned in those previous two meetings with Minnesota?
Well, we know we dictated most of those games, and the ball didn't go in the back of the net, and that kind of led us to throwing numbers a little bit too much and then exposing ourselves in the back transition moments. And so, we got to be smart. We got to be patient. We know that we are most likely going to have the ball, retain the ball a little bit more than them, and just be clinical with our chances. Sometimes we get one small look, and we got to bury those to make sure that we go up and take a lead and control the game from there.
The way that they've looked lately, obviously they've got some player changes too. Do they look like a much different team than the ones that versions that you faced?
Yeah, I think we need to go prepared that it's going to be a little bit different this time. They lost some key players, and not sure if some players are back from injury, but definitely it's a different look. We know that since they lost those players, they've transitioned to a different type of formation, and we'll see what they bring out. But I think we need to be able to adapt on the field, and we've done a good job of that, of identifying what they're doing and try to go off of that and hopefully expose those areas.
Alex, you've been able to play a lot of different positions on the field. How do you prepare mentally to the different demands of playing right back, center back, midfield? How do you do that?
Yeah, it's I just every position demands something different. And I think especially going into the game, if I know I'm starting in a different role in a different position, my mindset needs to change, needs to focus a little bit more on the details of that position. Sometimes at center back I catch myself dribbling out or doing things that I would do as right back, and so it's just reminding myself that it's a bit different position and you got to play it differently, and so it's all in the details.
Do you think you have much of a future in it?
So again.
Center back, do you think you could have a future in it?
Yeah, I've enjoyed center back. It's been an interesting position. Obviously, it's very physical, and that part, obviously got to improve defensively and dealing with some forwards. But so far, I've enjoyed it, and I feel like I've done a decent enough job where the coaches have trusted me.
You guys have played 47 games this year. How would you compare the way you feel physically right now versus previous years?
Yeah, it's challenging. Going deep into a tournament definitely adds games, and it adds a toll on people's bodies for sure. I mean, at this point in the year where we all have something, but it's pushing through it and just having that right mentality, knowing that it's another 90 minutes that we need to be out there performing at our best and being strong. And so, we all unfortunately got something that we're dealing with, but we're able to push through it.
And your hip is feeling. How's your hip feeling?
Yeah, I've been dealing with something for the last few weeks in my hip, and it's limiting, but not enough to take me out of training or games. And so, like I said, it's one of those things that I just got to shift my mentality and tell myself I'm all right and play through it. As long as the training staff lets me know that I'm okay to not make it worse, and I'm gonna go out there and perform at my best.
It was happenstance too, right? I mean, it wasn't contact or anything related in that match when you
No, it's
suffered
just
it.
no, it's just the time of year with the amount of games, the toll kind of put a little bit of a toll on your body. And so, yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm training, and so I'm looking to go out there and have a good performance.
And I guess along those same lines, this team has a lot of experience playing a lot of games, maybe not quite this many games, but how does that help the mental part of it when you guys have this sort of muscle memory of playing deep into seasons and putting a lot of miles on your bodies?
Well, I think this year's a little bit different in terms of your question. I think this year, maybe the experience comes with just having that many people be able to play. The depth that we had, the rotations that we've had. We've had almost our whole squad rotation be able to perform and put minutes in and help contribute. So I think this year's experience is a little different as we go deeper into the playoffs. We've used everyone, and I think we're going to continue to need that.
Thank you.